As the war between Israel and Hamas continues, community members in Chicagoland are coming together in a show of solidarity.
Several prayer vigils were held last night and another this morning in Glencoe. WGN's Courtney Spinelli joins us from North Shore Congregation Israel, where the governor is speaking. Courtney?
Pat and Dina, hundreds of people are here for a community-wide solidarity gathering hosted by the Jewish United Fund of Chicago. Governor Pritzker on stage just moments ago condemning the actions against Israel while also offering his support and prayers for both impacted families and the men and women of the Israeli Defense Forces. Now, this gathering hosted by the Jewish United Fund of Chicago has brought together hundreds of people still underway right now, leaders from the Jewish community, elected officials, including Governor Pritzker and representatives from the state of Israel speaking to the crowd. According to the JUF, it has already put forth $5.5 million to partners providing emergency assistance to victims in Israel. It also opened emergency funding to help provide critical support to Israeli people, and organizers say hundreds of generous donations have already been made by community members in the Chicagoland area. Now, we spoke with a woman here who says her sister and her family, including young children, are in Israel near the Lebanon border, taking cover in a bomb shelter. She's sharing her most emotional message with us this morning.
And we are just praying to keep everybody safe and the hostages released. Please release the hostages. Please do not do these attacks on innocent civilians. Nobody deserves this. You have traumatized these children. Please stop what you're doing. You are destroying families that have nothing to do with your cause. But I need to get my family out of there.
For us, watching the images, it was really a massacre. And knowing that there's so many families that have been abducted, and the emotionality around that is just heartbreaking. And so coming together as a community, giving the hugs that we're getting from each other, knowing that there are other community members who care about it even outside of the Jewish community is really very, very important. And hearing from some of our leaders and knowing that we have the support of the community is really crucial at this time.
Now, as religious community and elected leaders ask for support and prayers for families of the wounded and the dead, they're also asking the same for loved ones of the missing. Family members of Natalie Renan and her mother, Judith Renan, both of Evanston, believe the pair may be among those taken hostage by Hamas militants. Natalie and Judith were said to be visiting family in Israel less than 2 miles from Gaza when the attacks started over the weekend. Natalie's dad says he last spoke with his daughter several days ago over text as she was hiding in a shelter, but says he hasn't been able to get in touch since. A rabbi we spoke with at an event last night sharing his own son is fighting in the Israeli Defense Forces, and also that his family is familiar with the missing pair from Evanston.
My wife is she's had an interaction with the woman who was abducted with her daughter just a few weeks ago. So it was something which was very shocking and very personal, knowing someone that's been abducted, and very painful.
Deerfield High School sharing a statement confirming Natalie is a class of 2023 graduate. Dr. Catherine Anderson, the school's principal, offering its support for Natalie and her family, as well as everyone else impacted by these events. She wrote to the families that counseling services are available as they work to support each other in the steps ahead. Now, in light of everything happening, JUF says that it does have heightened security at Jewish institutions across Chicago just out of precautionary measure in case there were to be any potential heightened risks. Again, this is still going on right now. The interest here so high and so much solidarity that they even had busloads to bring people in to this event. Reporting live in Glencoe this morning.